So my father was the son of undocumented immigrants from Mexico. He struggled through college, eventually medical school. Nothing was really easy for him. But he did all of this to one day come home to his hometown of San Juan, Texas, and open a medical practice. He and my mother, also a physician, they met in medical school, would never turn away a patient because they couldn't afford to pay. At the time, as a young boy, I was and still am very proud that they did that. I was told as a young Ben, shorter, that it was very impressive to be a doctor. It was impressive to have gone through all that school. It was impressive to be able to heal and to serve. And as you might expect, I was overcome with admiration for both of my parents who were so generous with what they did and so generous with that gift of healing. But there was a catch. When it came time for little Ben to think about what I wanted to be when I grew up, they sat me down. They said, "Mijito, we love you. We think you can be anything. But please, 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 don't become a doctor." Their reasoning was, "We work too much. We wish we'd spent more time with you." Fast forward to 10 years ago. It's 2012. By now, I have a computer science degree from an elite university. I have a resume that includes Google and Microsoft and a handful of assorted startups. And I have a residual feeling that maybe I don't quite belong in Silicon Valley. Maybe I don't quite belong in tech. I had moved to Honolulu 6 years previously, in 2006, and I'd started the process of reinventing my career in the arts and in nonprofits. And then I hear about these fellows in the blue track jackets. This organization called Code for America is sending people with skills like mine to work with local governments and serve their communities. And in that moment, I feel a pain, a sharp, it's a mild pain, but a sharp pain in my heart. Maybe that heart that Maya was just talking about. And it was as if a bone, a very delicate one, had broken when my parents had sat me down, and I thought I heard them say, "Don't serve your community." And there it was, reminding me that I had this dream, that this dream was still a part of me. And here was Code for America telling me, not only was it not too late to realize this dream, but that my skills, even the ones that I wasn't entirely sure about, were valuable, and that I was valuable. So today, I get to serve as the interim senior program director of Code for America's network. We, the network, are technologists, advocates, and organizers who work to break down barriers and help people access services and meet local needs. The message that I received 10 years ago is now the message I steward for all of our volunteers, past, present, and future. You, and by you I mean every single person sitting in this room and every single person listening to this talk online, have something valuable to offer this movement, and moreover, have something vital to its future. In the 2012 version of Code for America, to be a part of the movement, you had to have certain skills. You had to be a developer, a designer, a researcher, and you had to be able to relocate for a year. When Brigades launched a few years later, you could work with your neighbors to build in your home community and serve right there. As Isabel shared just a few minutes ago, rooting in place-based communities is still the foundation of our network. Brigades are a front door where we can welcome people into our work around a shared interest in taking care of each other and taking care of the places that we love. And today, there are even more options. Our movement is a brilliant spectrum of volunteer opportunities, each calling to a different skill, a different perspective, and a different gift. For the technologists in the room, I like to think of ourselves as a full stack of people-powered impact. In today's network, volunteers get to choose their own adventure. Are you a deep listener, committed to lifting up the voices of your community? You can join Maya on a National Action Team qualitative research effort in search of our 911 system's heart. Are you a technical specialist with data skills or design skills or open source software skills? In 2 months, we are launching impact sprints, which are partner-driven projects that will turn volunteer effort into scalable impact in a matter of months. Do you want to work shoulder to shoulder with volunteers in coordinated actions on the front lines of your communities? Sign up for our next National Day of Action. Our experience as a network has taught us that we need every single one of these roles to have the impact that we seek to have. And now our programs, brigades, national action teams, national action days, impact sprints, organizing branches, all these programs are designed to say that there is a place in this movement for you. The most important lesson that we've learned, impact, which is to say helping real people in real communities, that kind of impact must be partner-driven. And this is where our municipal government partners, our state government partners, our federal government partners, and our community-based nonprofit partners all come in. Whether we're talking about 911 or national action teams, our impact is about scaling your impact. All of our programs are built around acknowledging and understanding the impact that our partners are already having, looking for opportunities to catalyze that with technology, and trying to position partners to scale that impact with volunteers and with people power. So if I can leave you with any message, and I hope it is the message you've received from all of the main stage content, all of the breakout panels so far, that this movement has been waiting for you. When we were preparing our talks, Maya reflected something to me. She said, "What I have witnessed in the Transform 911 program is a group of people who are intentional about creating the community that they're looking for." And that's true. And what I want to emphasize is the community that we are looking for includes you. You are, as Amanda said just a few minutes before that, the very best of civic tech. Public servants, community leaders, advocacy groups, civic tech organizations, frontline government workers, state leaders, countless volunteers, all who have rolled up your sleeves to say, ask the question, how can I help? We, the Code for America Network, we're here to help you answer that question. How can you help? And we're here to welcome you into our community in the process. The vision of a human-centered government, a government that truly works for everyone, must be built by everyone. Come see what kind of impact you can have with us by visiting codeforamerica.org/peoplepower. Believe me when I say we cannot wait to meet you. We cannot wait to hear your story. Thank you.